Does it seem to you that no matter what you try to eat and how you adjust your lifestyle and diet and exercise, you don't see any results? Maybe you are trying to lose the belly fat. Maybe you are bloated like a balloon, or you suffer from constipation and you don't know how to improve your digestion. Maybe you have been diagnosed with autoimmune disease and you are looking for some nutritional support. Maybe you went into the website of the Institute for Functional Medicine and you found me. Now you are on the website and you are wondering which package is the right choice for me. So let's look at those two packages that I currently offer and then one secret protocol that I have, and let me help you to choose. On the website, you can go to work with me and right away you see packages and investment. You can also watch the videos about laboratory testing. If you work in a corporate and you want to invite me for a health and well-being talks, I provide you with more information on this side. And lastly, the new project Hormone Balance Method, which is a beautiful combination of nutritional therapy, functional medicine, and definitely hormonal health. But let's start in the packages and investment. When you click on this website, you will have a chance to learn more about nutritional therapy and functional medicine. And when you scroll down, there are three options. So let's look at the option. Option number one. You are maybe nutritionist yourself. Maybe you are a medical doctor. However, you want peer-to-peer review of your documents, or you are somebody who is passionate about nutrition. You have been to all doctors. You have all these documents and you are looking for second opinion. In that case, the second opinion functional medicine approach is the best choice for you. Maybe you have a prescription for nutritional therapy from your Swiss doctor, or maybe you have Cigna International insurance, which also covers nutritional therapy. And you already know what is your, let's say, health issue or in which area you want to improve because you have your blood test results and you have some diagnosis. So, for example, you know that you have polycystic ovarian syndrome. You know that it's caused, for example, by insulin resistance. You know that you are slightly overweight. You know that you are under stress and you just want lifestyle, simple tips, meal plans that you can follow, and maybe some exercise to apply. And in that case, hormone and gut reset nutritional therapy is the great choice for you. If you say, look, I have been talking to so many nutritionists. I have tried all diets, keto, paleo, elimination diet, antihistamine diet. I know it all. But what I am really interested in is the cutting edge testing. I want to find the root cause of my problems. And I definitely don't want to be in a group with other people. I am a busy professional, mom of two kids, you name it. And I want to have private sessions and I want to have priority guidance. In that case, functional medicine package is the right choice for you. In any case, as you can see on my website, when you come on the top, book a free discovery call. If you want to work with me, you anyway have to speak to me, share with me your story, and we have to see if we are the right match to work together. Because this mission is not about money. It's about connection with people and seeing whether or not they are motivated, whether or not they have limiting beliefs, but they are open-minded. They want the change, whether or not they are ready to invest into their health. And if there is a chemistry in between us, then I say, yes, please, let's do that. Okay, so to view more details and pricing and calculate why the functional medicine is the best investment rather than nutritional therapy, you can click on the details. What I have done is I opened two documents in here. So you can send me an email. This one might be somewhere on my website, but since I'm changing the prices every 3 months, it might change as well. So currently it's 2nd of June 2026, and this will be valid only until August. And then in September, I'm going to change the prices and the package as well, because in September I have new projects coming on. So currently, over the summer, there is this sheet that might help you. So who is this best for? For somebody who already knows what is the health issue. Concierge package is for somebody who wants to dig deeper and investigate. What is the main goal? In hormones and gut, it's to reset the digestion and balance the hormones with nutritional therapy. That's why I always say it's nutritional therapy, while in functional medicine, it's investigating the root cause, because by the time you have tried a lot, you just don't know what is the root cause, for example. The difference, the duration, in 3 months, if you really want to talk only about food and lifestyle and maybe like exercise, hormone yoga therapy and so on, you can make a massive improvement in 3 months and you will not need me after that. However, if you have, let's say, some unknown health issues and we order the functional medicine testing, for example, the stool test, you need to do the wash of face. So you have to stop all your supplements 2 weeks or 3 weeks before you do the test. And then it is for 4 weeks in the laboratory. So for this reason, we need more time because we are waiting for the results while we are already doing some adjustments. So that's why it's 6 months. As you can see, the comprehensive initial analysis is the same. Even if you purchase only nutritional therapy, you are always going to get the comprehensive initial analysis where I, with my functional medicine perspective, review all your data and information and tell you and explain what it means and what we can do about it. And then this looks still the same. So 6 hours of follow-up sessions is the same. But here, you can see that in functional medicine, you have also 15-minute priority support. So it means that even if you send me a message Friday evening that you don't understand something, I will either, depending what you are asking, so if it's like something medical and severe, we will hop on a call and I will ask you additional questions. And if it's that you, for example, want me to like review your meal plans and give you some ideas, I can do it even by email. Yeah, so that's the difference, that you get additional 6 sessions. And of course, these 6 sessions, you also receive the invoice for your insurance company. So it kind of covers you in a better way. So reviewing test is everywhere, advanced functional testing. So in nutritional therapy, there is no advanced functional testing. You would have to purchase it separately, which is going to get you to exactly the same price as the concierge. Yeah, but it's giving you the chance. And also it depends if I have space in my agenda. Yeah, so I take only 4 new clients per month, and I'm mostly focusing on the interpretation of the functional medicine. And only if I have some space, then those ones that have a nutritional therapy package and they would really want, I either tell them if I can accept additional payment and additional sessions or not. Because for me, it's not about quantity. I don't want to have 30 clients. I want quality and I want results. That's why I have 5-star reviews. In any way, if you pay in full, and this is important, you get also access to a pre-recorded session, group sessions with me. So you can still every single week ask me some questions. You pay in full and there is VAT. So actually the VAT is in the invoice, but that's what you pay to the Swiss state. And you can also pay in installments. And of course, the functional medicine laboratory testing are not included in the price of the functional medicine. You pay it extra depending which tests you need. So let's say that the DNA test is actually not expensive. I think it's 250 euro and it's a one-time test because you will know everything about methylation and if you have predisposition for inflammation, predisposition for cardiovascular disease, diabetes and so on. And even what is your metabolic rate, how you actually optimally digest and function, which vitamins and minerals you can absorb or not, and so on. So it's really, really complex for amazing price. And then let's say stool tests, if you are suspecting like some deeper issue, for example, inflammation in the gut, parasites, and so on. So the stool tests are a little bit more pricey. I think it's usually 400 Swiss francs. But all this information you can find on my website in the section laboratory testing, and there are even videos. Yeah. So I definitely recommend reading this structure. And then, of course, on my website, when you click on Learn More, there is even details, because these are usually the questions that people ask before the discovery call. But I want you to read this before the discovery call. Know what everything is included and why you cannot compare the investment into my packages to, let's say, visit of the nutritional therapist in the hospital. Why? Because nutritional therapist in the hospital is really going to focus on your case only in those 45 minutes, while I try to save the money and time by, for example, sharing with you the questionnaire that you complete in your own time. And then in my own time, which you don't pay, I prepare for it. And then we have a 45-minute session. And then I, summarize the information for you, which is additional hour. But that's not happening in the hospital. In hospital, you really pay per 5 minute. On the tariff 509, that's what I actually do as well. But this invisible work is included in the package. And then, of course, if you have complementary insurance, and it covers Hatha Yoga. I'm also registered as a Hatha Yoga therapist. And if you really join the sessions, then I can give you additional invoice. But all of this, and I mention it, the reimbursement, it depends on your policy, because everybody has a different policy, and you always need to talk to the insurance agents and not me, okay? I will give you the same invoice as I give to absolutely everybody, but it depends on your insurance company. So as you can see, we have here weekly live Q&A session, which means that you join and you can ask me anything you want. Yeah? And you can listen to what other people are asking. If you have any question and you are ready to make a change now, not next week, not next month, not looking for another excuses to improve your health, then I invite you to schedule the free discovery call. And of course, share your life story with me, because I am certain that I can help you.